completely done with. Mordecai, good timing. I was just thinking that we should talk. Same. Okay. No one's in the kitchen, so I figured here's probably the best place to talk. Let's save the game. And figure this out for ourselves, shall we? Alright, Mordecai, let's puzzle this out. Right. Rockruff drowned at some point around dinner. We know that based off Sylvain's analysis of the scene. The only person who left during dinner was Eloise. Eloise went to the kitchen. The kitchen, as far as we are aware, does not have any sort of secret exit that would lead outdoors. And that's where I'm stuck. I believe it was an accident, but I don't have any evidence to substantiate that one way or the other. I mean, you're only treating this like a murder because Sylvain said so, Syl. Sylvain might be forgetful, but his mind's still sharp in some ways. I can feel like I can trust his analysis of the situation. I think you're wrong, and I have the evidence to prove it. Oh, shit! Oh, because he literally fucking forgot that the Rockruff was his. That's not... Oh, never mind. I don't trust his analysis. Okay. Then... This one? Oh, okay. We also need to get one that Mordecai got himself. Well, we tried this one. We tried this one. Is it this? Okay, no, I don't think so. This is about caring for people with Alzheimer's. No, okay, that's... I didn't think it was that one either. But... Is it this one? No, because Sylvester got that one. Wait, we tried this one, right? No, okay. Let's just double check that we did this one. Yeah, okay. The evidence to prove that you can't trust Sylvain's... It's not this one, right? Which one is... Come on. Yeah, okay. But Sylvester got that one, whatever. Wait, which one of us is the detective here? Come on, Syl. He was just biased against the Leonardos. I'm sure he'd love it if they killed Rockruff for some reason, because it would make things strained with Juno. Well, his belief that Juno's brothers would act out has to be based on something. It was based on something, Syl. Someone else's feelings. Well... that someone else's feelings has to be Juno or Brutus or Bruno, right? And that's probably this one. Fuck. Is it the other Juno one? His belief that Juno's brothers would act out has to be based on something, and it was based on someone else's feelings. Oh, probably... Well, no, because that's the one we just provided. Is it Brutus? Yeah, okay. When I talked to Brutus, he admitted that he doesn't really care for Eloise or Sylvain. Just Brutus? Yeah, Bruno said that your family should learn the concept of moderation. I mean, he's not wrong. And you're not wrong either, Mordecai. I am? I mean, yeah. Just look at how we had to investigate today. Yeah, things are tense here. Really tense. Juno's brothers went out of their way to avoid Sylvain. And me. Don't forget Eloise. She sort of secluded herself as well. Correct. Sylvain followed a similar pattern of behavior. This is good enough. I think we're getting somewhere. But that still doesn't solve the case of who killed Rockruff. But again, it's probably an accident. They're just trying to target each other. All right. We've established that Sylvain had reason to believe Brutus would be the one to harm Rockruff. We know this because of the group's behavior. They've separated themselves into cliques in essence. Yeah, it really felt like they were walking on eggshells all night. I guess they were trying to prevent a fight. No, none of this is right. Huh? What evidence do I have to disprove the idea that Brutus would have wanted to kill Rockruff to harm Eloise? Because this wasn't Eloise's Pokemon, it was Sylvain's. Rockruff was Sylvain's Pokemon, not Eloise's. Hurting Rockruff wouldn't harm Eloise as much as it would Sylvain. Yeah, but it would still drive a wedge between Eloise and Juno, wouldn't it? Sylvain didn't even remember that Rockruff was his Pokemon, though. What would that accomplish? And like you said earlier, I don't think Brutus would somehow attack Rockruff if both families were trying to avoid a feud. Aw, I thought I had something. Let's try a different angle. Who do you think could have done this? Well, again, the only person that left during dinner was Eloise. So from the forensic eyewitness evidence, from that, Eloise is the only suspect. But I really don't think anybody could have done this. I legitimately think... Well, are they trying to avoid a conflict or are they not? Because, like, I think there's an extremely heartless motive for Eloise. Like, she just doesn't want to take care of the Rockruff anymore. But really, if she wanted... The motivation for Eloise would be much higher to just kill Sylvain, not his Rockruff. Juno, the only motivation for Juno would be so Eloise could spend more time with her? Right? Like, that's the whole point of her getting Fly for Eloise as well. But I just don't see Juno wanting to harm. And like, I'd like, if Bruno, if we're taking Bruno's testimony extremely literally, where he's like, I literally hate the Lafayettes because there's so fucking many of them, then sure, the Rockruff is technically a Lafayette, but I still think at this rate, I still don't think it was anybody. I think there's motives there for both Eloise and Juno. I just think they're so shaky that it doesn't make sense. But it could also be Juno, because Juno said she had incriminating evidence. So what happens when we pick no one? That doesn't happen. Okay. Oh, this is right, huh? What evidence do I have? Yeah. Brutus didn't want to kill the Rockruff because of this. Yeah. That accomplished. So I don't think Brutus would somehow attack Rockruff if both those were trying to avoid a feud. Yeah, so honestly, I think Brutus and Bruno are basically an extension of the same person at this point. So it has to be Juno or Eloise. And both both motives for me aren't great. Like, I'm trying to get into I'm trying to get into their heads, and I just don't think. But what if we tried Juno? What if Juno did it because Juno's just trying to get what if Juno, what if theoretically, if there's no dogs in the house, they put Sylvain in a home, and then Eloise can go live with Juno. Again, that is such a far jump to me. And then we know the more material thing in Eloise, but I'm going to try Juno. Juno, really? Yeah, Juno said something interesting to me. Okay. Probably this one? Yeah. Juno said that she got Eloise Fly as a present. What's the shutter? Oh, yeah. Oh, what a horrible gift. To you, maybe. But Juno said she got it because Eloise couldn't move in with her. I see what you mean. Taking care of Sylvain is holding back their life together, and Juno can hardly move in here. She told me she has difficulties with Sylvain as well. Maybe Juno needs a way to persuade Eloise that she's bitten off more than she can chew. If Eloise started getting help from your family, or put Sylvain in a retirement home. Yeah, I get the sense that Eloise is too proud to ask for help. And they were eavesdropping. See, the logic is there, but it's a few jumps too many in my opinion. You know? It's just a few too many jumps. Wrong. Oh no, please don't tell me it was both of you. If it is, I have a knife. And I know Mordecai does too. Stay back. Whoa. Chill out, cousin Stab Happy. You're also not the only person who carries a knife, cousin Illegal Weapons McKnife Pants. Hey, instead of... actually, let me try that again. Hey, how about instead of being hasty, we talk about what you guys are doing here? Oh, Eloise and I were coming in to get coffee cake when we heard you two talking. Haha! No one can resist the power of the coffee cake. Wait, really? I thought you were confessing to something. Nah. Sorry. Like Juno said, we heard what you two were talking about and decided it was time to interrupt. We thought you were cool, Mordecai, but then we heard you accusing literally everyone of being the culprit. Aww. Oh, calm down. He wasn't accusing you personally. We were going through every potential suspect. Speaking of which, I don't think we're any closer to resolving this. Man, this is whack. Well, don't stop on account of us. Alright, Mordecai, what else did we come across in our investigation? I fell down a well. And you? So, Leo showed up. Who's that, your ex? No. Yeah, I hid in a tree when I saw him. I'd almost forgotten about that. Falling into the well was the highlight of my day. Oh yeah, I was wondering why you'd come into my workshop through the secret entrance. I climbed up this ladder in the sawmill so I could get a better look at things. While I was up there, I noticed a key, but this purloin grabbed it and ran off. Oh no. I should have realized. Babe? That stupid purloin? Rockruff was always chasing it around the property. I'll bet Purloin hopped along the logs to get away and Rockruff fell in the water. Then Rockruff slipped and couldn't get out of the freezing water. It probably was just an accident in the end. Okay, I was right all along! Thank you! I've been preaching this the entire night that any motive is too far of a stretch. I agree. Well, it seems like everyone had at least a little motive on the surface. A more critical reflection of things showed it wasn't the case. So, now what? Coffee cake. Coffee cake. Would you both cut that out? Coffee cake. Come on, let's go get your brothers for dessert. And okay, so I did say that I had to take a break at 9. I have to FaceTime the rest of my family who's with my sister because Monday was her birthday and we're celebrating her birthday today. So I'm gonna go take that break right now. It might be a while. No promises in terms of how long it's gonna take, but I also am working from home tomorrow, so I should be able to stream a little bit later as well. I'm gonna make sure we finish at least case 10. Anyways, what does Eloise have to say? You were wrong about there being a culprit, but we're right about pretty much everything else. Is that obvious? I mean, Mordecai and I were just extrapolating based upon what we gathered from tonight. Our views could have changed radically if we'd known each other better. Either way, though, I think the tension was obvious for everyone to see. I don't think any of us noticed how bad it's been getting. If things had continued, maybe something really would have happened. Hey, better to recognize it now than when someone's impaled on that giant saw blade you have out there. True. You both just wish they'd get along so badly, but with Gramps getting worse and tensions building up against the Leonardos, whoops, that's kind of my fault. I just don't know. Gramps raised me single-handedly, and I was a literal demon child. I want to take care of him now that he's going. Well, do you have anyone you can ask for help? I want to do this myself. I can ask Maisie for you. Wait, really? Well, you've talked me into it. Geez, you really need to stop harassing people with such convincing arguments. Are you sure your calling wasn't as a lawyer? Yeah, I guess she doesn't like asking for help. Speaking of tense, you kinda seem stressed yourself, cuz. Nah, I'm pretty laid back. I don't do stress. You pulled a knife on me and my girlfriend. Is that normal for you? Well, I mean, no. And you really clammed up when that Leo person was mentioned. See, you're doing it now. No, I'm just being pensive. That was my silence of quiet, contemplative introspection. Look, all I'm saying is that you're not immune to asking for help either. I do have help, though. One person doesn't make a resistance after all. Well, I think you should aim higher and talk to Maisie as well. I couldn't do that. I'd be dragging every Lafayette into this if she takes a side. I don't deserve the help. I can ask her for you. Okay, I'm convinced you can ask her for me. I have no problem with that. I think we just duped ourselves. Hmm. Literally one of the best themes in Pokemon fan games. Where's Lux? This theme is fucking amazing. I love this theme so much. Have you two dense dunderheads found it yet? Well, boss, we may have been a little less efficient than hoped for, seeing as we've been split between your orders and Donna Lucille's. Lucy? It's nothing importantly. If this has anything to do with Sylvester or the Lafayettes, now isn't the time to discuss that. Don't let this distract you. I will let it distract me. I don't know how many times I've told you to put your ego aside and leave him alone. Well, if you must know, I asked Lustrous to observe Luciano, not that scruffy thing you call a friend. Yeah, boss. That detective saw through my awesome tree disguise, but I was only outside his house because Capo Dominic and I tracked ZAPDOS to there. Find it and recapture it. Boss, I get that ZAPDOS is valuable and all, but there are plenty of better Pokemon out there. Ditto to Lugia, if that's what you're after. I don't care about Lugia, and I certainly don't care about ZAPDOS's power. I care about dealing with the person ZAPDOS chooses as its next trainer. We do not need any more competition. So what I am hearing is that there is still a Flores around. There is. And, I have a few ideas on who it might be. But I haven't played up to here yet, so we don't know. Huh? What is that? Also, did we hit the fin? I don't think we hit the fin. We're still on case 10. Which is not great. We also didn't have the end of that. We didn't have the end of case battle. It's a shrine to Moltres. Oh. I heard something at the door. Bruh. Nah, bruh. Don't do this shit to Mordecai. Not Mordecai again. No. Hello? Is anyone there? Wow, it's a Severn form Firo. Ugh, that hurt. But this is still neat. Now I can finally prove to the world that Severn forms are a real thing. No more will I be insulted for talking about Severn Wingle. And they'll believe me when I talk about Severn Zigzagoon. Uh-oh. I don't have a Pokeball. Sorry, but I can't catch you, Firo. Maybe next time. Ha, sucker! Net, go! Oh, make it stop! Hey, Firo, could you stop that? I don't really know how to dispose of a body. Okay, you don't have to if you don't wanna. Speaking of things you want to do, want to hang out with me? I'm not a good trainer, so we don't have to fight or anything, but we can still have fun. I was not expecting Mordecai to be the heir to ZAPDOS and most likely be a member of the Flores family. I personally was expecting it to be Luciano. I was personally expecting it to be Luciano. But I guess Mordecai makes more sense. I guess we probably know... We know what Luciano's last name is. I don't think we know what Mordecai's is. And I think also... I don't know. It makes sense because almost the entire Flores family was wiped out. But we know that Mordecai's just kind of been a street rat all his life. But well, that's... That is the end of case 10. Oh! Welcome, Endless. Hope you're doing well. I didn't realize you were live. I would have totally rated. Don't worry, you probably would have rated into a BRB screen, so don't worry about it. Welcome, Endless, though. Hope you're doing well. I saw you were running some Odyssey. How was that? But yeah, so I had to do a... Hero's probably one of my favorite inside jokes with this game. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. I will say though, so what I had to dip for was like my parents and my sister FaceTiming me for her birthday, and she like finally she asked for a Switch for her birthday, and my parents got her a Switch Lite, so I got her. And because she really wants to play Animal Crossing, she's not really like a video game type person. I was like, oh, as the resident gamer of the family, I have to take advantage of that, and I have to make her a gamer too. So I got her Kirby in the Forgotten Land because I think she already thinks Kirby's really cute, and I think that she's gonna think it's super funny when Kirby becomes a fucking cone or whatever. And she seemed to like it, so that was good. To the extent that I can't call the Pokemon anything but Fearow now. Oh, you're playing Super Mario 3D World for the first time. It's such a blast. Nice, nice. You're here early. I hope I didn't wake you. Nope, you actually caught me at a good time. I'm going on a pilgrimage with my cousin. Oh? You don't strike me as, particularly religious. At least in comparison to some of the Lafayettes I've known. I probably shouldn't say this right in front of my parents' shrine to Moltres, but I'm not. You're just traditionally supposed to go on a pilgrimage up to Mount Treble and to formally ask for help from the family. Wait, are you trying to get the Lafayettes involved in things now? I know our families are technically at peace, but some extra help would be nice. Cold War is a better description. Neither side is willing to strike for fear of total annihilation. This should only take about 3 days. Please try not to let the others destroy the place while I'm gone. I'm sorry, but I don't really want to talk right now. Are you okay? Don't you have a pointless pilgrimage to go? So true. Hey, Mordecai. Oh, fuck. Mordecai's not here. Where is Mordecai? Is he playing with what the fuck it is? I was watching both Endless and Cade stream and somehow also forgot to suggest raid. Dude, I fucking love that. That room is fucking hilarious. Ronco, welcome. Did I actually fully explore the downstairs as well? I feel like I didn't. Oh, the bathroom door was locked. Huh? What? Has it always been like that? I wouldn't be surprised. That just now I'm getting to it, but yeah. So we're supposed to head to Eloise's house. But first I want to check if there's any side quests that we can do. Like, we can do... That's right. Wait, what the fuck? I literally helped this dude out already. And then a lot of these other things are just straight up Neo Severn, and we legit can't go to Neo Severn, so... I don't really know. I can check to see if this place is open. I doubt it, though. Yeah. Okay. Like, we straight up told the guy that his Dynamo was no longer for this world, but it still shows up on the quest log for some reason. Alright, well, time to head to the Cascade logging camp. Oh, hey there. I don't know why I'm checking my... Wait, is the level cap up? Ooh, it is up. Okay, cool.